Welcome, this is the walkthrough of my new teacher planner. This planner is designed with a super minimal aesthetic, really calm colours, and is designed to be simple and useful in your everyday classroom. I'll walk you through now and show you some of the things that you can do with the planner. So this planner comes with 4 different covers, and they're all in the colour scheme that I've put inside the planner. First, I'll walk you through the planner and then I'll show you some of the things that you can do to customise this planner and make it your own. The first page we come to is your welcome page, and on this page you'll find some helpful information. You've got this tutorial that I'm filming now, as well as a tutorial on using digital stickers. You've got a link to the shop and my website, The Simplicity Matters, as well as a link to grab my monthly newsletter. You'll also see that I've included the colour palette. This comes in really handy when you want to make up a colour palette for using inside your planner with your inks and highlighters. Along the top, you've got links to your cover, your index and your extras section, and down the side you've got the months of January to December. Now, if you are in a Northern Hemisphere school, no problem. This exact planner comes in a July to June. All right, let's have a look and see what's inside. First section is your yearly section. This is where you set up your classroom and your year ahead. So I'll quickly show you what you've got. You can click on any of the links here, or you can swipe through. So you've got a yearly calendar. This is an undated calendar, so here you can use this any year. I've also included at the end dated calendars for 2021 and 2022, and on my website I have calendars that you can use as an insert into your planner. So if you prefer, rather than filling this out, you can just drop the insert in, and those updated years will always be there on my website. So if you're in 2025, no problem, I've got the insert. Just head to the freebie section on my website. You've got your year at a glance. You can write in all your important dates and birthdays and holidays and reports due here. You've got a dated version of key dates. You can pop it if you prefer this style. A classroom layout. Now this page can be duplicated as many times as you need, so you can draw up your classroom plan, and if you change it up as much as I do, then you'll be sorted here. Spot to write in your timetable, student information, a grade book. Again, this can be duplicated as many times as you need. There are 31 slots here. And then we go into the monthly section. I'll pop back to the index. Down the bottom you can see that I have customizable sections. There are 7 sections that you can use to customize your planner with, and I'll show you how to do that at the end through the extras tab. Let's just quickly take a look at the month. So if I start at January, you'll see you always come to this page, which is your monthly planning page, and there's a few things on this page to note. Up the top you have these dates, and these will link to your daily planning pages. So if I click on any of these dates, it will take me to that exact page. Coming back, down the side here, you've got links to your weekly pages. So if I click on this week, it will take me to my weekly planning page. Equally, at the top of your daily and weekly planning pages, you can navigate to any of the weeks just by clicking any of these buttons. Okay, I'm going to swipe through, but you can navigate using the links. So you've got your overview of your month, then you've got a goal setting page, planning page, reflection page for each month. Coming through, this is your weekly planning page. I do have 2 alternate weekly planning pages that you can use if you prefer, and I'll show you those at the end. If I come through back into here, click onto my daily planning page. So you've got a space to put in your plan for the day and the lessons that you have, as well as your daily schedule with any important meetings. You've got a spot to jot down notes and a spot to brain dump for what you need to do tomorrow. All of your daily planning pages look the same. Again, I have 2 alternate daily planning pages at the end, and I'll show you those. All right, all of my planners are chock filled with templates that you can use to customize and make it your own. Here in the template section, you can click on any of these and it will take you to those templates. I'm going to slide through, but first we've got the 2021 calendar, 2022 calendar, and again, I'll keep updating the calendars in the freebie section on my website. You've got a spot for meeting notes and just notes, birthdays, pop in all your children's birthdays, small group planning page for your strategy groups or your target groups. You've got a lesson plan, there's this one, and then this alternate one that you can use to plan lessons. Really handy if you've got a cover teacher, because you can plan this, export this page and directly email it to them. Spot for your volunteers, you can keep track of who's helping out in your classroom, communication log for any meetings that you have, password tracker, homework tracker, a reading list for any books that you read, spot to track your professional development and keep track of what you've done and how many hours you've done, a project planner for all the projects that you've got coming up. This is your alternate daily page. This is number 1, and then you've got this alternate daily page. Now, I use my teacher planner not just during the teaching term, I use it in holidays as well, and I actually really like this planning page, this daily page for my weekends. You've got your alternate weekly planning page, and it's got the times down the side, as well as this. And again, this is actually a really good one that I prefer using for my holidays as a planning page for my week. You've got a blank page. Then you've got a couple of different versions of lined pages that you can use for notes. So this is a wide line with margin, a narrower line, and again with the margin, and then a Cornell style page. You've also got dotted and grid pages. Let's have a look and see how we customize this planner. So the first thing that you want to do is choose the cover that you want. I'm using GoodNotes. If you're using any of the other apps like NoteShelf or Notability, the process will be similar. The buttons just might look slightly different. So what we want to do is we want to navigate to our thumbnails. If you go to the top left-hand corner, you've got the 4 squares, and this will bring up every page in your planner. You can see all the covers there that you've got, and all you need to do is you need to bring the cover that you want to the front. So I'm going to have this cover, and all I'm going to do is drag it to the front. Now you can delete the other covers if you wish, just by dropping the down arrow and saying move to trash. Otherwise you can just leave them there and it won't impact the planner at all. Now I'm going to show you how to use the extra template pages. There's a couple of different ways that you can use these. I'll show you how to insert a page within your planner. So as I said before, one of the templates that I really like using is the small group planner page. And I have strategy groups that run for about 4 to 5 weeks, both in language arts and mathematics. So I often will insert a small group planning page right after my monthly planning page, and I'll show you how to do that now. The first thing that you want to do is navigate to that page. So if I go to the extras section and I want to go to small groups, then I'm going to bring up my thumbnails, again using these 4 boxes in the top left hand corner. This will bring up all of my pages. You can see that I've got my small group planning page right here. What I'm going to do is hit select, and I want to make sure that that small group page is selected, and then I'm going to go up to the top menu and it's the first one. I'm going to hit copy, and then I can click done. Once I've done that, I can then add that page to anywhere in my planner. So I'm going to go back. You can swipe through the thumbnails, but I actually find it easier to navigate through here. And I'm going to go into February, and I really like to have this small group planning page as part of my monthly planning. So then I'm going to go back to my thumbnails. It will bring up the page that I'm on, which is my February planning page. I'm actually going to pop it after my monthly planning and reflection. So if I go down to this page here, and I'm going to hit the down arrow, and I'm going to say add page after, and then just paste page. And then you can see that I've got that small group planning page ready to go, and I can do that each month. If I have more than 4 groups, I can also click that down arrow and just hit duplicate, and it will add another page there for me. All right, and you can see that I've got February, then I've got my reflection page, and then I've got my small group planning page. The other way that you can use the extras is to set up sections, and I'll often have a section for staff meeting notes or for my parent-teacher conferences when I'm planning for them. We use these in the customizable tabs. I'm going to make sure I have my pen selected, and I'm going to come down to the first tab and write in the name of what this section will be called. I'm then going to navigate to that tab, and I'm going to do the same thing here. Okay, now that I've got my page set up, I'm now going to set up the section. So again, I'm going to go and navigate to the page that I want. And in this section, I actually want my meeting pages. So I'm going to go to my extras, navigate to the meetings section. I'm going to go up to my thumbnails. I'm going to hit select, make sure that I've got that page selected, click copy at the top, done. And now I can go back and add this page in. So I'm going to go to the page that I want it, click the down arrow, add page after, and paste page. And again, I can duplicate this as many as I need. If I go back here, go to my index, I've got my tab 1, and you can see that I've got my page ready to go for my staff meetings. Okay, that is the walkthrough of the teacher planner. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a fantastic planner to use in your classroom to keep yourself organised and on track for the year ahead. Enjoy.